Dude. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dane Bramage Rocks channel. All right, I am still super stoked. Take two. I'm still super stoked. Oh my God, that's impossible to say. That Linkin Park is, of course, releasing new music. We know they're coming up with a new album from Zero. Pre-order, I should have it hopefully soon when it releases. They're going to be available November 15th for everybody. So if you pre-ordered it, it should be dropping at your doorstep around that time. But they just released another new song and music video called Over Each Other. And from what I read when I was scrolling through my Instagram feed, that this is more of a power ballad. So just going to hopefully experience a fun vocal performance. So a power ballad from Linkin Park. This is going to be something a little different. So maybe not so much screaming and heaviness, more maybe of a tone down if I'm reading this correctly, but I'm excited to see it regardless. So let's go ahead and check this one out without further ado. Linkin Park, Over Each Other. Here we go. All right, all queued up, ready to go. Looks like we have an overturned car here. This should be interesting.
This is the letter that I didn't write. Looking for color in the black and white.
Wicked.
Skyscrapers we created on shaky ground. And I'm trying to find my patience, but you won't let me breathe, and I'm not ever right. All we are is talking over each other. There's nothing underneath. It's all a waste of time.
Wow.
All we are is talking over each other. Over each other. Reaching for satellites, but all alone. Under your breath, you're saying that I was wrong. Oh, the skyscrapers we created are coming down, free falling to the pavement. 'Cause you won't let me breathe, and I'm not ever right. All we are is talking
Woo!
over each other. There's nothing underneath.
Dude.
It's all a waste of time. All we are is talking over each other.
Okay, so she's been nonstop almost for that first 2 minutes. Wow, I see those. I think it's more of the story that's giving me the goosebumps than the song. Now the song is great. Emily sounds fantastic. She actually has a really good softer tone voice than I expected her to have, but she is throwing in that rawness at the same time. And I love when singers can sing a ballad but just still have that raw vocal range. You know what I mean? It's just, you can hear it. So we got the couple here. Looks like they were arguing. Now they're in a fight, which is more likely going to lead up to this accident, which is putting this other lady here in a gurney who got CPR done. This is a neat story video. I'm just like drawn in, like watching a show. You know what I mean? This is awesome.
And over each other. Are we over each other? Are we over each other? I can't go to sleep. I lie awake at night.
Nice.
I'm so tired of talking
That.
over each other. Say what's underneath. I wanna see your side. We don't have to be talking over each other.
Oh, she's awake.
Over each other. Over each other.
Whoa. Hold on. Dang it. Look at, it's the story. Okay, I thought you saw Emily wake up and I running around trying to find help, and the other girl was getting CPR here. This short hair, dark hair girl, and now she's the one in the gurney, awake, and Emily's down there in a body bag. What on freaking earth? Dude. Wow. Wait. I'm so confused. Please say what that was. I mean, that was cool concept, right? Okay, now Emily was... Oh, no, I'm not supposed to be laughing at this. That's insane. We're going to dig into what that is. Oh, and while you're still watching, if you've noticed, I'm wearing a DaneBramageROCKS t-shirt with the rock and roll horns on the side and Keep on Rocking on the back. I launched a website. And if you guys saw my previous post, you'll know what that's all about. And I'll leave a link to it right up here. So you guys can go check that out. Let's go to the wrap up and figure out what just happened there. All right, yeah, so I found some fantastic information actually about that song, and I love it. It came from loudwire.com, but as I alluded to before, I did launch a website, and I'm not going to dig much too into it. I'm not going to say, comment here, do this and do that. Instead, everything is on my website. You can become a supporter. You can select different tiers. You get certain perks from being on that. And I have merchandise finally. But I will leave a link to the website and also to the introductory video if you want to learn all about it or just go through and dig around and figure it out yourself. But coming over here, we got from Loudwire, Linkin Park continues to show glimpses of the band that we've come to love in the early 2000s. Dropping Over Each Other is the third song to surface from their upcoming From Zero album. One thing that is different, however, is that the new vocalist, Emily Armstrong, taking the lead. Armstrong handles lead vocals throughout rather than a typical split between Linkin Park vocalists. One of the things that made Linkin Park great was their ability to distill even the heaviest moments of a bad situation to something ultimately relatable. With their new song, Over Each Other, they have done it again. The track tells the tale of the disintegrating relationship, with the titular phrase being applied in multiple ways. Earlier in the song, to describe the biggest downfall of the relationship, as Emily Armstrong sings, all we are is talking over each other, with the two sides sharing their grievances but not really hearing each other. Later, the song turns to a titular phrase, to a point of reflection, with Armstrong once again pondering, are we over each other? And finally, toward the end of the track, there's potential hope as she begs her partner, so say what's underneath. I want to see your side. We don't have to be talking over each other. This song is an extra special one for me, as it's my first solo vocal in Linkin Park. I can't believe I'm saying that, says Armstrong. As I spent more time with the band over the past year, I gradually started contributing more and more to the music making process. So on this one, Mike and I wrote the lyrics together and then added a shooting with this video with Joe in Korea. It's all a dream come true, says Armstrong. There's also another Linkin Park touch tone that recognizes the Joe Hahn as a step back behind the camera to direct this latest video from the band, as she's done so frequently in the past. This one takes a bit of a tragic turn on screen. So, didn't really say what it was about, but we kind of have an idea what it was about. People talking to each other, but just the way they saw it, and to me, it's like you're in a relationship and you're talking back and forth, and everyone's trying to hear each other out and put out their point, but no one's really listening to each other. And then it could be too late. So that's kind of a neat message if you look at it that way. So if you're going to take the time to want to give into a relationship, whether it's love or just a friend, don't be talking over each other, because you never know when the last conversation is going to happen. That is super, super deep. But I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you so much for checking this out. Of course, as always, all my support links, my website is down below. Comments on that video, don't forget to like. And if you want to know when more stuff comes out for me, you kind of got to do the things. I appreciate your support, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed that video so much. I loved it. Linkin Park, Over Each Other. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And until next time, keep on rocking.